Hey everybody, my name is Jody and I am the District Sales Manager for Avon District 381, and I have created this series called Knowledge is Power. Please watch the first of the series so you understand the process and the thought process behind all of these trainings. So welcome back, and this is part 2 of campaign number 1. This is the only one that has a part 2, and the reason why I believe that you should have 2 parts to the campaign number 1 is that the first set you should be focused on your business list and creating that and getting out the books, and then the second part before your first order goes in is to see a little bit of things that you have for your district, for your order. Okay, here we go. On this particular checklist, we are going to learn how to place your order, okay? That submit equals reserved, it does not equal sent, what your submit dates are and how they work, and what the payment schedule is, okay? So we're going to share a screen. Here we go. Or not. There we go. Love live videos. Okay, so here is my screen. I'm going to close all of this because this is the last training we just did. So now you're meeting and now you've got your orders, and what do you do? So what you want to do is you're going to go into your homepage here and you're going to go to create and edit orders. Okay. What's important here, I'm actually going to change it to be campaign number 1 so you can see the full effect of it. Okay, we're going to continue. This is what your delivery dates look like. You have the full and absolute control as to when you want your order to come and when you want your order to go in. Okay, anything that is in the light purple here or blue, depending on what you're seeing, is the all Canadian courier. Everybody else is UPS. Okay, so if you say, I want my orders to come on December 22nd, when you click it and make it pink, it will tell you that means that you have to have all of your orders in and ready by the 19th of December. If you wanted it to come on the 29th, that means that your particular submit date is the 26th. If you wanted it to come on the 2nd, your submit date is the 27th. Okay, you see how this is working? So you get to pick. What I would encourage you to do is a 2-week rotation so that your customers get used to your cycle and they know when the order's coming out and when the books are going out. But this is great when you are going on vacation. If you have 2 orders going in, you can put as many orders in as you want throughout these dates, okay? What you need to know is that it's $6.95 in shipping. No matter how big or small the box is, it's $6.95. So be sure that you're making money back. And I would encourage everybody to charge your customers a processing fee or a delivery fee and make that money back, right? I know representatives, I used to do $1, that was back in the day. You can even do $1.50 or $2 at this point, but that's how it works. So I'm gonna set my delivery date as the 29th, so that means my submission date is the 26th. So I'm gonna hit continue. It's gonna ask me about orders, okay? I'm gonna put an order in. You're gonna put in any one of the codes. Let me find a code. Here we go. So you would put in all the codes. What I would encourage you to do is put a bunch, and as you get down, start adding to cart. If you have like 200 orders or 200 products, keep hitting add to cart, okay? And keep clearing yourself and just putting that in the cart. But wait, I went too fast. So let me pull something else up. Okay, here we go. So 1092606. When I tab over, you will see that I'm ordering 1 quantity. It's $12 is what my customer is paying, and it's available. This unit price, if it is on sale, it will come up as the full price. It will switch on the submission date to reflect the sale price, okay? But it's available. So I hit add to cart. Awesome. I go up into this little cart. It shows me I've got the earrings and the cream in there right now. I'm going to hit continue. It's going to ask me about books. If you are placing your very first order, so if I was placing my first order in campaign 1, Avon automatically sends me 10 of campaign 2 and 10 of campaign 3. Okay? If you need more books, and it goes back to that business list, how many you need, you will need to order it here. Now, also, the more you buy, the better price you get per unit. So if I was to order 10-pack of English, it would cost me $10.65. That's about $1.07 a book. That's ridiculous. If I was to buy 30 books, it will cost me $16, which is about 56 cents a book, okay? Everything, hang on, I'm gonna bring you guys back because this is important. Everything that you purchase in your business is either going to be a cost or an investment, okay? You need to pay attention to that. A cost would be something like, oh, I'm a new rep and I'm super excited and that's fantastic and I'm gonna go out and buy business cards, okay? That is a cost. You will not get that money back. You will not make that money back. If you're going to spend money on your business, invest in your books. An investment is when you make money back because you're getting a return on investment. When you hand out 30 books and it costs you $16, that's an extra $6 for an additional 20 books. Does that make sense? Because what you want to do is the more books you get out, the better it's going to be for you. Okay, let me share again. Now, if I was to order a pack of 10 books, I would put in 1. If you put in 10, you will get 100 books. Also, we are a French company, so make sure you put it under English because I've also received 100 French books before. Also know that this price, the $10.65, is the price it's pulling right now. I used to order 100 books. It would cost me $33. If I was to put in 10 right now, that I wanted 100 books, do you see how it says $106? That is not the price of books. It has not pulled the proper price. It will on the submit page. Please do not let that freak you out. Buy an appropriate amount of books to make that money back, and you will see the change on the submit date. So I'm actually going to order 100 so you can see that. I'm going to add to cart. It's going to show you here anything that we have on sale right now for that particular campaign. This A box in particular, I love. Update and continue. Number of customers served is important because that's what we use at head office to help us determine inventory. Include yourself as the person as well. Hang on a second, that's not pulling the right price. That is a very bad example. I don't know why it's doing that. It could be because I'm the manager, that's why. So here's how this works. Number of customers served, always include yourself. If you got 3 customers plus you, put 4, okay? This is what's gonna show you your unit price and how much your customer is paying. The discount is showing you what you make, okay? Please ignore that book. That should not have happened. I will look into that. But the point is, if it does say that, flag me immediately. Okay, and then hit submit. Always hit submit. Okay, and the reason being is because remember when we chose that submit date, we had until the 26th, 27th. I gotta look. So now what's going to happen is you're going to go back to the create and edit page. Let me show you again. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the orders. I'm going to create and edit. Okay, I'm going to scroll down. I was doing some trainings, that's why I have a bunch in draft. I'm going to see how it says here, 12/26. I have until the 26th of December to continue to go into here, add, edit, and delete. Okay, so I'm actually going to go in and delete because I don't want to receive these products because I've done that in training before. Okay, but it means that it is submitted. It does not mean sent. I really need that to be clear because what happens is when it is submitted, that means it's reserved. So in cyberspace, in the warehouse, those products are reserved for you. If you wait until too late to hit reserved, you may not get all of those products. Try really hard not to have anything in draft. I have things in draft because I was doing training, but draft I think is dangerous. Draft does not mean reserved. So there's nothing worse than a rep who's got a $500 order, hits reserve on the last day and can't get half of her products, okay? So make sure that you submit your order. Submit means reserved. It does not mean sent. It will not send until your submit date. So last sharing of this, my submit date would not be until this day here, okay? So just always watch what your submit date is, because you can go in, add, edit, delete up until that day, and just continue to go into that box and add to it. All right, excellent. What else do we got to show you? What else was on our list? Okay, so we looked at the submit date, payment schedule. When do you pay? So under Info Center, under business information, there will be a financial section. And on that financial section, nope. Campaign support, nope. General info. Score. Okay, play with your website. Okay, so under here, you will see a payment due date schedule. This shows you if you are a new representative and you placed a campaign number 1, you have to pay for your order by January the 9th. If you're bronze, it's the 9th. If you're gold or silver, it's the 12th. If you're a top tier, it's the 19th, okay? Different privileges. As a new representative, you have to establish your credit. You have to establish your pattern of paying on time. If you do not have payment by January the 9th for your campaign first order, you will have a late charge, okay? So always watch for that. You will find it there. Where did we find it again? Info Center, general information, payment due date schedule. Okay, and that is it for your second, or your part 2 of your first campaign. So we've already covered everything on the first checklist. The first meeting and the second meeting was this video here. We talked about how to place your order. We talked about that submit equals reserved. It does not equal sent. We talked about how to pick your submit dates and where your payment schedules are. So you're doing amazing. Congratulations, your first campaign in. Anybody who is watching this for the first time would love to hear your feedback. Let me know if this was helpful. If you found anything confusing, please feel free to reach out. Everything is a work in progress. If I can help improve in any way, please feel free to let me know. Thanks, guys. Bye for now.